Oh, I don't know now. Juicy. Welcome back to a new video. So today we're going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Oh my god, you guys have been asking for this everywhere on Instagram, TikTok, here on YouTube, so I'm really excited. You guys know I love these type of products. What's so funny is that I went out and bought it from Boots, and then on the same day I received it in PR. Like, guys, I had to go refund the other one, but at least I have, you know, 3 shades that I can swatch for you guys. I wanted to use daylight, but you can say somewhat this is daylight. My whole living room is filled with sunlight, and it's so bright if I have the window behind me, in front of me. Today's post notification shout out is going to go to Valusha de Mello, so thank you so much for your really sweet comment. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to get post notification shout out, all you have to do is subscribe, press the bell button, and then let me know in the comments below when you've done so. The shades I have are 12, 13 and 14. When I purchased it, I purchased shade 13 because I'm really pale at the moment, and on the back of the box it says it's light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. And yeah, so it's actually currently on offer at Boots, even though it's like a brand new product. That's why I love like shopping certain products from Boots, guys. So definitely always try to check their website out first because they have really good deals. So this is £25, which I think is a really reasonable price. You get 32ml, which is a bit more than your usual 30ml foundation. It's currently on offer for £21.25. Obviously that will go at some point, but yeah, if you're looking to get this, definitely check Boots. Okay, this is shade 12. Very, very yellow. I feel like I could get away with 12 actually, you know, but it's very yellow. Then we have 13, which is the shade I'm going to use. I feel like the tone of it is better than 12. 12 is very golden, like it will look a bit orangey on me, whilst 12 is more like peachy. And then we have 14, which I could wear actually. It's definitely more neutral. Oh, I don't know now. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go for 14. I didn't compare. When you compare the shades, this is why when I was working on Bobbi Brown, like this was the best way to swatch shades on people. Like just compare a few shades and then on the skin, and you actually see which one kind of like goes better. I mean, it's slightly darker. I could go for 13 or 14, but I'm going to go for 14 today, okay? But I'm glad that I can use a shade for winter and summer, because I know for summer I can use 14. I'm just going to use some of my Fenty Skin Moisturizer. I have been liking this stuff, especially because it has SPF in it. I'm actually already wearing a layer of SPF, but you know, you can't do too much SPF down the neck. You can barely see it on my skin. Okay, I'm gonna just use my brush. I actually did try this yesterday, like just roughly, but I tried shade 13. It was light in some areas, and when I swatched 14, I was like, oh, it's gonna be too dark. But I just want to put out there that I prefer to match my face, my pale face, to my darker body. And you know what, because this is a skin tint, it kind of works. You can get away with a slightly darker shade, but even with a lighter shade, but you know, like it's just my personal preference where I just prefer like a more golden, warm foundation. Like when I look back at my KVD foundation review, like it was definitely pale and I was not feeling it, although it was more the formula the issue on my skin. I just don't like that pale skin look. But can we just take a moment for this, guys? I love how this looks on my skin. I love it. This makes my skin look so beautiful. If you look up close, like it's just like my skin just loves this. It's so plump, dewy. There's no dry patches. It blends out beautifully and it has a good amount of coverage. I would definitely say light to medium because it's covered my scar a little bit, which I was quite shocked about. I thought this would be really, really light coverage. It says light to medium coverage on the box, and that's like a perfect description for it. And I kind of like that it gives a bit of coverage still. The shade is perfect for me, guys. Like, honestly, I love this. I can't explain it. And I'm going to try and do more like really up close shots with my iPhone because it shoots in like 4K, and it just really, you can see the skin up close rather than with my camera. It's so hard with my camera sometimes. Yeah, I just love this. So far, I love it. I've worn it all day yesterday. I'm gonna wear it all day today so you guys can see how this looks towards the end of the day. This is blended and applied so beautifully. My skin hasn't like reacted to it, because I saw on TikTok someone reacted to it. I mean, everyone is different, I guess, and I always try to say, guys, whether I like a product or not, it could be a totally different story to someone else or yourselves. So when you are planning to buy out a product, don't just depend solely on one review. Try and look at a lot of reviews out there with people who have a similar skin type to you, skin tone as well. It helps to find your shade. So yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I finished my makeup, and honestly, everything applied so nicely on this. Oh my god, oh, this is so my type of product. Like guys, if you've been with me for a while, you'll know that these are like my type of products. The fact that the shade matches really well, it hasn't given me any dry spots, it's got a bit of coverage, it's just really dewy. Now I would say if you have oily skin, you might need to powder, because even I was like, oh my god, this is a little bit dewy, so like I powdered a bit here and there, like mostly on my whole face, but not all of it. But it's definitely more on the dewy side, but I don't mind that. I have really dry skin, guys, and this has just sat beautifully on my skin, so I'm honestly 10 out of 10 happy so far. I'm really happy with it as well, because I know how this wears throughout the day, because I've worn it all day yesterday, and it's just so skin-like, so like juicy, like makes your skin look juicy. You know, I just know when something just sits beautifully on my skin. And guys, this is like this will probably be my go-to summer product. It's like up there with my NARS tinted moisturizer, but like maybe a little bit better, I don't know. So yeah, I'm also really happy with the shade. 14 is perfect. I think winter would be 13 for sure, but 12, I could also wear 12. It's very yellow. I might give 12 to my sister to try out. I don't know if it will suit her, but yeah, very happy. I'm very happy. Okay, it's now 7:31 a.m. I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the day, and we'll see how this looks later on. Alright guys, it's now 5:07 p.m. Your girl's looking a little glowy, you see. Honestly, I love this product. Like, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, 10 out of 10. I wore this yesterday. I wore this today. I've been out and about. I've worn a mask, and it still looks pretty good. My skin doesn't look dry. Yes, it's definitely more on the dewy side, so I would definitely recommend regular blotting or just using powder if you have more oilier or combination skin types. But with my dry skin, I like this. You know, I like it. Sometimes I was like, oh, it's a bit shiny, so I put a little bit of powder. So yeah, just bear that in mind. It is definitely more on the dewier, glowy side. I definitely agree with the statement that it's light as air. I literally feel like I don't feel anything on my skin. It's so lightweight, guys. It just feels like skin. It makes your skin look quenched, plump, no smile lines, there's no weird patching, the makeup applied beautifully on top of it. The product's still there on my nose slightly compared to other foundations or like skin tints or tinted moisturizers. And I wore a mask, and what I liked about this is that there's not much transfer. Even though it's like a really dewy product, like there's not much transfer on my hands, and there wasn't much on my mask either. And I went for a good like 45-minute walk out, and I went into Asda to wear my mask around and stuff. So yeah, honestly, I don't have anything bad to say about it. You get a good amount of product. It's at a reasonable price. The shade range is really good. If you were to ask me what I prefer out of all the foundations and the powder and this, it would definitely be this, and that's just according to my preference. I also really like the packaging. It looks pretty cool, and yeah, I'm really happy with this shade as well. So honestly, 10 out of 10 from you guys. Definitely recommend it, and I feel like any skin type can use this. Just make sure to use maybe like a mattifying primer underneath, and a powder as well. But for my dry skin, I ain't complaining. It looks so pretty. I love it so much, guys. So yeah, I'm really happy. I hope you enjoyed this review and found it really helpful. Let me know what other products I should review, and make sure to give this video a like so it can reach more people, and subscribe to the channel so you can join the family. Thanks so much for the love, and I will see you in my next video.